Equalizer 18, 18, 18, about 10, because I'm a little bit over 1,000 here. Root Ruckus, this is 4 to 6 ounces. The Turf Titans Lawn Advancer, this again 4 to 6 ounces. Turf Titans Lawn Commander, again another 4 to 6 ounces per thousand. Turf Titans Lawn Striper, another 4 to 6 ounces per thousand square feet. Hydrotane goes down at 9 ounces per thousand. Air 8, this goes down at 6 ounces per thousand. RGS is going to be at 3 ounces per thousand. And Humic 12, this goes down at 3 to 9 ounces per thousand.
Brain freeze. Alright guys, so this video is in response to a video that I got sent that was just on a ridiculously amount and abundance amount of products being used in a lawn. And based on this gentleman's per se in his video, this is what he does weekly. And I'm telling you guys right now, you do not need all of that. You don't. The gentleman used the following products in his video, and we're going to go over the products, we're going to go over the costs, and we're going to go over the MPK value, which is a freaking ridiculously amount high of MPK. Humic 12, Air 8, Root Ruckus, Equalizer, Lawn Commander, Lawn Striper, Hydrotane, and RGS. Humic 12, $44.99, Air 8, $44.99, Root Ruckus, $20, Equalizer, $49.99, Lawn Commander, $34.99, Lawn Striper, $38.99, Hydrotane, $69.99, RGS, $44.99, for a grand total of $348.93, excluding shipping, excluding taxes. So we could already say that this is a $425 to $450 weekly product he's putting in. And now I want to make it clear, I'm not saying that these products do not work. I've tested some of these products and I will say some of them do not work. But what I am saying is this is just a lot. Humic 12 is a 001, Air 8 a 005, Root Ruckus doesn't have an MPK value, but I'm seeing based on what it has, it should have at least a 001 value to it. Equalizer 18, 18, 18, Lawn Commander 2003, Lawn Striper 1200, Hydrotane 0, RGS 001, for a grand total of just spraying per the rate of the product once a week. The analysis value weekly, as this gentleman says that he sprays, is a 50, 18, 29 NPK going down in his lawn every single week. That is ridiculous. That is asking for not success, that is asking for problems that you probably won't see on video in the background. What am I here to show you today? I'm here to show you a very gentle, subtle, easy on the pockets fertilizer that you could spray in your lawn. And based on somebody that has asked me in DM on Instagram, I'm going to show you today how to put this product on both a backpack sprayer and, I haven't used one of these in a long time, but an Ortho dial and spray. Stay tuned. Alright, so the products that we're going to be using in a bi-weekly fertilizer spray of a good lawn smoothie that I recommend are the following. So right here we have urea 4600. Now we're not going to be using exactly 4600. We're going to dial it way down so we could put this as a spoon feeding application for our lawn. So urea is our first goal here. That's going to be our N value. Now phosphorus, I don't really go by phosphorus too much, particularly because I'm in Florida and we don't need too much of that. Yes, we still need a little bit of phosphorus, but we're not going to put any of that today in our bi-weekly spray. Now feel free to shop or look at the description below at Kelp for Less, where they give concentrated versions of all these products that I'm mentioning, and I'm pretty sure that they have some type of phosphorus there for you guys to mix into this. But we're skipping the phosphorus and we're going straight to potassium. We're going to be using potassium sulfate as our K value for our macros. For our micros, also from Kelp for Less, we're gonna be using a micronutrient pack. Now you see this little bit, you might think it's a little bit, but a little bit goes a long way. Inside of here, you're gonna have iron, magnesium, manganese, copper, zinc, okay? And trust me, a little bit goes a long way. I think they're at about a 2% value, each of them. And for our soil amendment, we're gonna do also from Kelp for Less, liquid kelp, okay? Now, I'm not sponsored by these guys one bit. I just enjoy using their products because it's highly concentrated. I can mix it however I want. I could dial it up, I could keep it minimal, and I could dial it down. Simple as that. So we got our NPK, we got our micros, and we got our soil amendments. Now I'm gonna pre-mix all of this off camera, and then we'll discuss of what I have mixed for you guys. And so I got everything pre-mixed off camera, but I will go ahead and explain. I got my 4-gallon backpack sprayer. This is filled up to 3 gallons. Okay, we're gonna spray 3 gallons worth of all this product. Okay, so we have 1 pound of urea. Now the good thing is I've already pre-tested all of this, and I made sure that it's good in a jar test. Everything mixes well, no clumps, no issues. Coming out of a sprayer tip, whether it's an air injection or a fan tip or one of those, you know, sprinkler looking tips and all that, everything works fine. So 1 pound of urea, 1/4 of a pound of potassium sulfate, 1 teaspoon, okay, 1 teaspoon of the micronutrients pack, all right, and 1 ounce of our soil amendment, which is kelp. We're gonna mix all of this and go spray soon. But first, let me show you guys now how to do the same exact thing, but in an Ortho hand sprayer. It'll be a lot easier if you get a liquid-based urea. Now, the first thing that we need to do is mix our product. So I have a little container here with a little bit of water, and this is how I'm gonna mix everything first, okay? So we have our liquid urea. We have our potassium sulfate. We have our micronutrients pack, same amount. We have our kelp. Now, in order to add this into a Ortho, we need to mix this. And since we could only mix so much into here, we got to mix it into something else first. So we're going to use this container. Alright, so we're only allowed up to 32 ounces here. I already have about 12 ounces of water. Let's see how many ounces this is going to give me. We should be good. We are solid. We're sitting at about 26 ounces, and I looked inside. Everything is well agitated. I don't see any clumps or anything left over. So now we're gonna fill up to the 32 mark with water. There you have it. Now this could be used also as a hose end for you. You know, you guys who have asked me on Instagram. So we have our backpack ready and we have our Ortho ready, and we're gonna spray both, one for the front and one for the back. there you have it, backpack and Ortho. Now, I'm not a big fan of the Ortho dial-in spray. It was great in the beginning, but has many flaws. But you guys asked, and I did my best to deliver. So I hope that helps you if you have an Ortho dial-in spray. You could also use a reusable hose end sprayer if you already bought any of these products that come as a hose end sprayer. Hope you guys know that you could reuse those containers and just not throw them away. So that's it. Now, the best thing about this is not only are you going to save money, not only are you going to save yourself headaches, because Jesus Christ, if you're using 50% nitrogen, 18% phosphorus or potassium or whatever it was, and those ridiculous amounts of numbers weekly or even bi-weekly or even monthly, you're gonna save yourself a ton of headache. I'm telling you that right now. Okay, you're gonna deal with stuff that you don't want to deal with in the future, or the next day, or whenever the case may be. So don't listen to, I spray this weekly. I highly doubt anybody sprays that weekly. I don't even think agriculture farmlands spray that weekly. So no way, Jose. Anyways, save yourself that headache, save yourself some money. And the great thing about this is you guys could dial it up and dial it down as needed. It doesn't have to be what I showed you today. Today you could use it as a bi-weekly spoon feeding, right? If you want to do a monthly application, dial it up. If you want to do a weekly spraying, it's pretty safe to stay where I stayed at today for 4 gallons, or I'm sorry, for 3 gallons. But you could also dial that down, save the bucks. You do not need to go crazy. Save yourself that headache, guys. Not much else to this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope it was informative. Everything that I talked about, easy enough for you to link down in the description. Also, not sponsored by these guys, but I do buy a lot of stuff from them, and I did reach out to them, and they did give me a 10% off coupon for all my viewers who are interested in purchasing the product. Just coupon code Dan the Lawman. Save yourself even more money than what I already showed you today. You can't beat that. Anyways, thank you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Peace. My bad, guys, I ended the video and I forgot to give you guys the instructions. So the NPK that we use is almost readily available to the plant. Give it about 2 to 4 hours. The plant's gonna soak all that up, then you can water it in, all right, with about 1/4 inch to maybe 1/2 inch of irrigation or rainfall. But give it about 2 to 4 hours so it could pretty much soak all that in through the leaf tissue and then water it in.